Hey guys, today we're going to be doing lesson 58% equations. So if we look at the do now, solve the following proportional word problems. And we have our formula right here we're going to use. Percent over 100 equals part over whole, or is over of. So if we look at number one, a farmer decides to sell 32 pounds of his small 96-pound potato crop. What percent, so that's what we're looking for, our x, did he sell? So our is 32 pounds. Of is the total, 96 pounds. And the percent is what we're looking for. So our x. So 32 over 96 equals x over 100. Cross multiply. So we get 96x equals 100 times 32, which is 3,200. Divide by 96 to solve for x. So 3,200 divided by 96, we get about 33%. All right, let's look at number two. On average, Sunday, 30% of movie tickets sold were to children. If 460 tickets were sold, so that's our total, I want to find out how many were to children. So our is what we're looking for, number of children tickets. Of is our total, 460, and the percent is 30. So x over 460 equals 30 over 100. Cross multiply. 100x equals, we're going to do 460 times 30. We get 13,800. Divide by 100. $138 tickets. So now let's look at the following questions. So what is an equation? A mathematical sentence with an equal sign, right? That's an equation. How do we solve an equation? We isolate, right, get alone, the variable, which is our letter, by doing inverse or opposite operations. We can find some missing information involving percentages using this right here, percent equation. And here is our percent equation. So the part, so it's like our is, equals the percent, and you have to, that's very important, you write it as a decimal, times the whole, which is our of. Then we substitute our information into the equation and then solve for the missing part, whole, or percent. All right, we're going to try a few together. Okay, so now we're going to try the following problems together using the percent equation, which I wrote right here. So it's part, or our is, equals percent as a decimal times the whole, or our of. So we look at number one. There were 80 golfers in the first round of a tournament. Of the 80, 62.5% qualified for the next round. So how many did qualify? So we have our is, or our part, our of, which is our whole, and our percent. So the easiest one to find is the percent, 62.5. But we have to make this into a decimal. So I move it 2 times to the left, so it's 0.625. So 80 is the total number of golfers, so it's our whole. What we're looking for is what part of that moved on to the next round. So part, so it's our x, equals percent as a decimal, 0.625, times our whole, which is 80. And that's simple to solve. You just put that right in your calculator. So 0.625 times 80 would be 50 golfers. So 50 golfers moved on to the next round. B. Eric has only used 8.5% of a 34-ounce bottle of shampoo. So how many ounces has he used? So our is, or part, of, and whole, and our percent. So the percent is 8.5%. But again, we have to make this into a decimal. So move it 2 times to the left. So 1, 2. Fill that in. So it's 0.085. 34 ounces is how big the bottle is. So it's our total amount. We want to know what part of the 34 ounces has he used. So x equals our percent as a decimal, 0.085, times 34. So 0.085 times 34 equals, so 2.89 ounces he has used so far. Okay, let's look at C. Anessa spent 25% of her last paycheck on groceries. If she made $900, so that's her total she made for the week, how much did she spend on groceries? So our is, or our part, of, is our whole, and our percent. So 25%. Remember, we have to make that to a decimal. So put it at the end, move it 1, 2 times to the left, with 0.25. She made our total, so our of would be $900. And what we're looking for is what part of that $900 did she spend on groceries? So x equals our percent, 0.25, times 900. So 0.25 times 900, we get $225 on groceries. D is a little different. It's not a word problem. So it says find 96% of 175. So our is, or our part, or of, or our whole, and our percent. The total is 96%. So 96, move 2 times to the left, you get 0.96 of, oh look, of, so our 175 goes here. So what part of 175 is 96%? So x equals 0.96 times 175. So 0.96 times 175, we get x equals 168. And the last one. What is 48.5% of 300? 48.5% of 300. So our is, our part, of, whole, and our percent. Our percent is 48.5. Let's move it 2 times to the left. So it's 0.485 of, they match, so put it right here. Is, so what part of that is 48.5%? So x equals 0.485 times 300. So 0.485 times 300, you get 145.5.